Brock, I need you to fix your desk because I had it fixed this morning.
Mary. It is not okay to talk right now. Carson. James. Layla. Jordan. Malachi. Luke. Little Miss Kari. Okay. Let's see, where did we stop off yesterday? Okay, I think we're on number 17 now. Wait a minute. All right. Okay, we're on this one, right? Okay, who can read it for me? Okay, go ahead, Carson. Ultimately, okay, let's pretend like these are three scales. You know those balance scales that do like this? Okay, if a scale is like this part is the heavier part, okay? So let's see. Measuring weight of three objects. B, D, okay. Which one is ultimately the heaviest? Okay, oh, thank you for not calling out. Some of you know better. Again, thank you for not calling out. All right, Layla, what do you think? Okay, let's see. Looks like B is heavier than D. But look, B is not as heavy as A. Look here. These are all different weights. It looks like B is heavier than D, but then D is heavier than G, and then A is heavier than B. Which one has got to be the heaviest? Boys and girls, I had to look at this for a minute and figure it out. Okay, guys, when you're taking the test, it's not a time test, is it?
No.
Okay. We can take as much time as we need. I don't want anybody to rush. You just have to think. Which one is the heaviest? Carson? How do you know? Tell me why. Okay, so B is not as heavy as A. We know because A is down, right? So B is heavier than D. But oh look, D is heavier than G. And then B is not as heavy as A. A is the heaviest.
I don't understand. What's the first letter? The alphabet. Yeah. I don't get
It doesn't have anything to do with the alphabet. Look, we know B cannot be the answer. Look, B cannot be the answer because B is lighter than A. Can D be the answer? No, because D is not as heavy as B.
Oh,
Can D be the answer? than B. Can G be the answer?
No.
No. Can B be the answer?
No.
So A has got to be the answer. You see, James? Alright, guys, when you come to a problem on testing week, sometimes it's gonna take you a little bit of time to figure it out.
I have no idea.
I had to sit here and look at this for a minute to figure it out. Yes. Okay, Malachi, what do you think?
I realized by height, each one was at least A was at least actually a little lower than each of the others.
But we know that A is the right answer. A is the heaviest. Because you would think B would be, but no, look, B is not as heavy as A.
But A is bigger than the
So
other.
A is the heaviest, okay? Don't worry, we'll do another one like this to practice, okay?
Woo!
Okay. Measuring in centimeters, you've got to know how to do that. Alright guys, whenever you are using a ruler, where do you start on your ruler to measure? Walter? Okay, well if it says to measure in centimeters, you want to make sure you're on the CM side. Okay, but also, where do you start on your ruler to measure? No. Where do we start, Hollis? You got to start at the very end of your ruler. Guys, when we did our measurement unit, some of you, before you learned, would start on the 1. No. You got to start at the very end of your ruler when you're measuring.
My ruler.
Okay, look at number 19. Thermometer reading. Increments of 5. Okay, so there might be a question about reading a thermometer. Okay, so if the let's say the temperature went to right here. Raise your hand if you can tell me what the temperature would be. It says 20, and then nothing here, and then 30, and then nothing here. Even though there's not a number there, what is this right here?
30.
What comes in between 20 and 30?
25.
It's going to be 25. Even though there's not a number here, what do we know this is? Okay, so if the thermometer comes to here, what is the temperature? 30. Okay. All right, we'll do more practice with that. Don't worry. Okay, we know how to, if y'all don't know how to do this, I'm going to feel so sad. We've done practice, practice, practice. Layla, read number 20. Missing addends.
Missing.
Okay, how do we find the missing addend here? James, sit up.
We add subtract.
Okay, oh, this makes me sad, Layla. We practice every day. How do we always find the missing addend? You subtract. What is 10 minus 6? You can use your fingers. 10 minus 6 is what?
4.
4. 4 plus 6 is 10. Okay? All right, number 21. You've got to know how to add these types of problems. Okay, watch me do the first one. Okay. 1 plus 0 is what? Okay. On your big test, you're going to have to know how to do a problem like this. Do you feel good about it? Okay. The next one. Jordan, do this one. We're adding, Jordan.
9 plus 2 is 11. 1 plus 2 is 7.
Okay. 71. Boys and girls, when you are doing your test, it's very important to pay attention to the sign. Jordan said minus. And if you make a mistake like that, your whole problem will be wrong. We gotta remember to carry our one, okay? Do the next one, Carson.
3 plus 9 is 12.
Okay.
6 plus 9 is 3.
Okay, good. Okay, you gotta know how to add three numbers like this. Sterling, try it. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay? Now what do we do? Good. Again, y'all can take as long as you want on your big test. If you take your time, you will not make a careless mistake, okay? All right, number 22, you gotta know how to subtract like this. We know how. Okay, Layla?
So you can't take 8 from 1, so you have to go to the 10th place, and the 8 turns to a 7, and the 1 turns to a 11, and 11 plus 8 is
11 minus 8.
11 minus 8 is 3, and you bring the 7 down.
Good. Okay, you gotta know how to add sideways. But when you get a sideways problem, what do I always tell you that I want you to do?
Wild
Hollis? You gotta put it up and down. It makes it easier to find the answer, okay? Hollis, do this problem for me. 9 minus 7 is what?
2.
2. So what's the answer? 12. Okay, Maya, we've got another sideways problem. What do I want you to do?
Rewrite it up and down, and 7 minus 2 is 4, and 4 minus 2 is 20.
Okay, the answer is 14. Boys and girls, when you're subtracting, you always need to make sure to put the what number on top. Charlotte, the big number always goes on top, okay? Oh, here's another subtracting that's sideways. Brock, if I see you not rewriting it on your big test, I might have to freak out. Don't make me freak out. All right, what are we gonna do, Brock, here? 387 minus 64.
64.
Okay, 387, and then 64 goes here.
And then 7 minus 4 is 3. And 8 minus 6 is 2. And then
323. Okay, multiplication tables 3 and 4. Okay, boys and girls, what is 3 times 1? What is 1, 3?
3.
Luke?
3.
3. Shh. What is 3 times 2? That would be 2 3s.
6.
What would be 3 times 3?
9.
3 3s.
9.
What is 3 times 4? That would be 3 4s.
12.
What is 3 times 5? That would be 3 5s. Layla?
15.
15. Okay, I want y'all to look at this. one more 3 each time. 3 times 4. 3 times 5. 3 times 6.
It's a lot of time too.
We're just adding 3 each time. 3 times 7. 3 times 8. 3 times 9. 3 times 10. That's 3 tens. 3 times 11.
31.
33. No, you're just paying attention to me. 3 times 12.
37.
36. Okay, if we're gonna, what is the same as 3 times 1? 1. Just 3. 1, 3. What is the same adding problem as 3 times 2? 3 plus 3. What is the same as 3 times 3? 3 times. 3 plus 3 plus 3. What about 3 times 4? 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3. What is the same as 3 times 5? What about 3 times 6? Okay, so y'all get it? Okay, what about, I'm waiting. Miss Liz says we need to know about the 4s. Okay, so what would 4 times 1 be? Okay, boys and girls, this just means 1 4. What is 2 4s?
8.
Wait a minute.
You need to write it.
What is 3 4s?
12.
What is 4 4s?
16.
What is 5 4s?
20.
What is 6 4s? What is 7 4s?
Yeah, I don't know actually.
Okay, James, the pattern, we're adding 4 each time.
Yeah.
87.
4 times 8.
32.
4 times 9.
36. Yeah, 36.
4 times 10. What are 4 tens?
40.
34.
I said 44.
What is 4 times 11?
44. 48.
4 times 12.
48. No, I said 48. 48. That's 42.
I don't think I've ever seen that many times signs in my life.
It's 48.
Okay.
60.
I want everybody to turn over your page. Go to the next one.
I didn't write all that. Because we're not supposed to. What do you want?
Okay. The next one says number 1.
Yeah, those ones I knew.
Now, if you are still talking, I am feeling upset with you. Shh. Okay. We're on number 1 again. Please stop talking. Okay. At the top it says testing skills oral math. Now, on your test, Miss Patrick and I are going to be able to read everything to you, but of course we cannot tell you the answers. All right, who can read number 1? Maya?
There are about
1,850.
1,850 kinds of beetles in the world. What does the 8 and 1,850?
Okay, what does the 8 and 850 mean? I she meant to say. What does the 8 stand for? What is the value of this 8?
100.
Okay, please don't call out. Shh. Luke, what is the value of the 8?
800.
So the value of the 8 is not 8, it is 800. Why? The value of that 8 is 800. Luke, how do you know?
Because the 0 is in the 1. The 5 is in the 10. The 1 is in the 1,000, so the 8 has to be in the 100.
The 8 is in the hundreds place. That means 800. Okay, number 2, Jordan. Okay, guys, I am having to talk over the noises. Okay, go ahead, Jordan. Shh. Mr. Mr. Chang.
This pattern on the blackboard. What will come next?
Okay, here's a pattern. We've been practicing patterns. 3, 7, 11, 15. Raise your hand if you know what the pattern is. Maya, what is the pattern? Good. We're adding 4 each time. So what would be the missing number? 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. You're going to have a problem like this. It's probably not going to be plus 4, but it'll be a pattern, and you've got to figure out what the pattern is. Do you think you can do that? Okay, if you're not sure, you say, what plus 3 is 7? 3 plus 4 is 7. 7 plus 4 is 11. 11 plus 4 is 15. So 15 plus 4 is 19. All right, number 3, James. Read number 3.
Which is another way to write 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus
Okay, it looks like there are 5 4s here.
5.
What's another way to write that? Miss Liz put it in parentheses. 4 5 times is the same as what, Sterling?
4 times.
4 times 5. 4 times 5 is the same as 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4. 4 5 times. Okay? So you're going to have something like this, and it's going to say, what's another way to write this? And you're going to go, oh, that's 4 5 times.
Which is 20.
And that's 20, that's right. Okay, number 4, Mary.
Which number
Sentence
sentence groups
goes
goes which
with
this fast
this fact. Which number sentence goes with this fact? Okay, so we've got 8 plus 6 equals 14. Okay. Basically, what is another problem that would be in the same fact family? Would 8 minus 6 equal 2 be in there? No. What about 14 minus 6 equals 8?
Yes.
What about 8 times 6 equals 48?
No.
What about 14 plus 6 equals 20?
No.
Basically, you find the problem that's in the same fact family. Guys, the fact family uses the same 3 numbers, okay? Y'all know that, right?
Yeah, I know.
Okay, number 5. Number 5, Sterling.
Number 5. Which unit
Should
should be used to
measure.
measure how tall you are?
Okay, think about if we want to know how tall something is, like your height. Would we use gallons? Okay, wait a minute. What does gallons tell us? What does gallons tell us, Walker? Think about like your milk jug at home. We always get the gallon jug, okay? What does gallon measure? No, what does gallon, milk, gallon measures what, Luke? Liquid. So we know that gallon cannot be the right one. What about pound? If you're wanting to know how tall you are, would you use pounds? No. What does pounds measure? Mary? Pounds measures how heavy something is. What about inches? We think so. Yards? Would you use yards to measure how tall you are? No. Why? Why is that a no, Walker? Too big. Now, if we wanted to measure how tall the room is, would we use yards?
Yes.
What about if we wanted to measure the length of our whole room? Would we use yards?
Oh, yes.
Okay. Inches would be the best choice for measuring your height, okay? If we wanted to measure the width of our desk, would inches be a good measurement? All right, number 6. Okay, we're wasting too much time with this in between talking. Layla, read number 6.
Okay. Had 2.
Kent had
2.
quarters, 1 dime, and 1 penny. How much did he have? Okay, y'all do not know how to do this yet. I am going to switch gears, and we're going to start doing money tomorrow, okay? Because y'all are going to have to know, and that'll give us 2 weeks to know about money before the test. Tomorrow, we're going to start doing money. Okay, but let's see. Does anybody know what a quarter is worth? Okay, Chandler, tell me what a quarter is worth.
25 cents.
Okay, so we've got 2 quarters. That will be 25.
50 cents.
Stop calling out.
James, sit up. You can't focus if you lay down. Y'all need to sit still. Y'all are doing too much moving around.
We've got 25, 25. And then it says 1 dime. Do y'all know what a dime is worth? Okay, Wasim? 10. And 1 penny. What is a penny worth, Mary?
Penny is worth 1 cent.
Okay, do you see how I lined it up? Okay, so underneath, I'm going to count. So this is 25. Look here. We're going to start this tomorrow. Okay, do y'all know what 2 25s is?
Yes. Half a dollar.
Which is what? 2 quarters is 50.
50.
Okay, and then if we add 10 to 50, what is that?
10 to 50 is 60. Plus
60 plus 1 is what?
61 cents. Yeah, 61 cents.
So, don't worry. We're going to start money tomorrow, and by the test, you'll be ready for it, okay?
I already know.
All right. Number 7. Oh. I am about done. Because my voice is very weak. And this constant chitter in between each one is going to stop. Oh. Some of you use very good self-control, but there's a handful of you that do not think the rules apply to you. That's not fair. Number 7, we're going to do this last one, and then we'll be done with our practice for today. Okay, Carson, read number 7.
When you fill a large cooking pot with water, about how much water will it hold?
Okay? A large cooking pot. About how much water do you think it will hold? I'm thinking about in my kitchen, I have a gallon of milk. Okay, and if I poured that whole gallon of milk in a cooking pot, it would probably fill up about the whole pot, big pot. So about how much liquid would this hold? What do you think?
4 quarts.
Okay, 4 quarts does equal a gallon. We haven't really done this, have we?
Well,
This is
I
something
know.
else we need to practice for the test. So, a gallon of milk. Do y'all understand the big jug of milk?
Yes, I know.
That's a gallon. So do you think about 1 gallon would fill up a big pot?
Yes.
So about 1 gallon.
Maybe like half a gallon. No, not half a gallon. Yeah, half a gallon.
Okay, listen,
Makes sense.
we're gonna,
Oh,
I'm waiting. We're gonna do practice with money starting tomorrow, and we're gonna do more practice with measuring liquids. Okay, before the test. Don't worry. Okay, put your packets back to the beginning.
I love the back right.
All right, I want you to take out your math workbook real quick. Now, if you are talking right now, you are thinking that the rules do not apply to you. That is very annoying. No. Okay, I want you to take out your math workbook, and I want you to open up. We're not talking out. Shh. No, I'm going to come pick up your packets. I want you to open up to page 387. 387. Page 387. Okay, this is just subtracting 3-digit numbers. Y'all know how to do this. We practice every day with your morning math. Okay, I want you to do page 387 and 388 on your own. Okay, go ahead and get started. I'm going to come around and pick up your packets. Your practice test packets, I'm picking it up. Shh. Shh. Why have you not started your math workbook, Malachi?